boom, boom. I'm right back here. Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I had to use the restroom. All right, we're back. All right. So, we are going to do some homework here. Go to Google Maps. Google Maps. Give me a minute. I might skip in and out, everyone, but I'm giving everybody time to join. Please do. I am here. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I tried to double do it, but I don't know how to do that here. But I figured it'd be easier to answer some questions about the storage unit that people have been bringing up. So please forgive. It cut the other one, so I'm like, it's all right. I got this one too. It may skip in and out. I do apologize. Bunch of munch. No. Yeah, how did your haircut go? All right.
Who's on there?
Right now?
Yeah.
I switched over. Not a lot of people. They're coming back. I switched over to this because a lot of people have been asking about the location of the storage unit. Give me a moment. Please, give me a moment. I am looking at this second. It takes a second. I have to do this a certain way. Like I said, please bear with me. All right. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Where is it? I want to show you guys where it is, so please bear with me. I'm looking for it as we speak. All right, that's that piece of trash place. No, that's way too far down, I believe. Huh. That's that. So, where is it? Hang on, everyone, please. No. No. Wow, there's a lot of godforsaken storage units, man. Um. All right, I found it. Please bear with me. I'm gonna share it. Sorry, everyone. I found it. It just took me a minute. So this is the storage unit everybody's been asking about. I will even do a street view if you give me a moment. I'm gonna plop my little guy here, right there. This is the storage unit.
What do they want to say? They want to see my little guy?
No, they wanted to see the storage. Is this the storage unit? No, I'm sorry. This is the wrong storage unit. No, it's the right one, I think. No, this is not the right storage unit. I'm sorry, everyone. I got the wrong stinking one. Oh, damn it, Barbara. Ah. All right. Let me see again.
Well, look at your side. Look at your left. You
Well-
for space storage, mini mail storage, mall storage, winter storage.
Yeah, but I only know it by the way it looks. You know what I mean?
I don't remember what.
No, I don't remember the name.
Not even the street.
No. That's why I have to see if I can recognize it. This is, what one's this one?
No, American storage center.
No. I know it was on one of the side roads. That I do remember. Really wish I could. Oh. What was this one? Nope. Too far. I know it's down here somewhere. I just don't know where. That one it? No, that's not it. That's a building.
Well, it's actually okay.
It's an outside.
So
it's a self-storage one.
It's an actual.
Yeah, but
separate buildings.
yeah, it's a self-storage. But my thing is, I really don't freaking remember where the hell it is. And I know it. I'll know it by the gate. Does that make any sense? I'll know it by the gate. No. That's the only problem. Is I know it wasn't that far off the beaten path because right here, is that the right road? Yeah, right over amongst my craziness. There's that hotel there, and then there was, my brain is stuck. Alright, car wash, no. See, it's not exactly easy to remember where the hell everything is. Is this one it? What's this one?
You get your ass beat.
No, that's not it. It has to be this one. No, it's not. I know it wasn't that far off the beaten damn path. Alright, we are on the wrong side of the spectrum here.
Gun rack, gun shop. I like those shops.
Well, that's not what I was looking at, but apparently that's where I went. My bad. Oh, no. Where the hell? It has to be this one, right? Has to be this one.
Did you know? That's off the side road.
Yeah, but I'm saying it has to be this one. There's no other way around it. It has to be this one.
Well, look at the front where the gate is.
I am right now. Unless they redid it since then. They could have. Because this is the only one that makes sense. Even though it does not look right. They could have redone it since then.
Yeah, but you're looking at it on a screen, so you're not looking at it in person.
Because I remember black, a black fence. You know what I mean? But that makes no bloody damn sense. Sorry, guys. I'm not even over here looking. What was supposed to be in there, or what is in there? Oh, people are just asking, isn't it by the Dollar General? Yes, it is. Well, my thing is I'm really trying to find it, and I know that.
Find it. Put it down. You gotta get rid of the S.
Yeah. All right.
Dollar General right there.
Where? Here?
Right here.
Oh,
Dollar General.
here. Now, is that the one? No, that is not the one we were at. The one we were at was by the Super 8 Munch. So,
Alright, so go into.
I'll just go back to hotels.
Go to just punch in Super 8.
It'll show me where it is. It's over here. This one
That's
is,
America.
that's American. Buffalo wing. Well, no.
You're looking for the ones that have a bed. That's the red roof.
Yeah. Hang on. I'll just.
Indian Path. Yeah, that's a hospital.
Come on. I don't want that. I mean, scroll, you dumbass.
What was it called?
It's Super 8. It's on here.
There you go. Super 8 by Windward.
Is that even anywhere near where I was? Holy Jesus Christ. Close that. No, that's way too far out. Warrior's Path. I don't think we drove that deep. That's it? Yeah. We didn't drive that far down, did we? What one's this one? No. No, that's not the right one.
That's Super 8.
There's another one. Poof. But is that the right one? Are we that far up? Or down? I don't really freaking remember. What's this one? West Side Inn. There's that one. And the dollar store should be right there. There's this.
Alright, so what's this?
What's what?
What's this building?
That's Super 8.
Okay.
That's the one connected to where we met Allison and them. And then we go down the road. West Stone Drive. Okay. My keyboard's a bit shot. West Stone Drive. What do we got on West Stone Drive?
All right, so you got American Storage Center, you got Stowaway Self Storage,
Yeah, but I don't remember it being that far away though.
Max Indoor Storage.
Nope.
All right, scroll this way a little bit. See, there ain't nothing down this way. It's all this way.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't remember it being that far away.
Nope, Allendale.
Yeah, and you got lock and key up there.
But that's going more towards the Virginia border.
Yeah. No. No. Hell no. All right. So those ones are nexted, and then we're back to all these. But I don't remember being that far out though. You know what I mean? No. You know what? This is one of these. This is one of these.
All right, go for it.
No. Sorry, guys. This is way more difficult than what it seems. 'Cause I don't remember being that far out. It's just. You have first-hand communication with Hunter. It is not illegal for you to ask questions. You need to step up and get justice for a missing child. Mountain Melody, I'm going to be completely 110% with you. I am under certain rules and regulations that I have to follow, and I will not be demanded by you or anyone to tell my son to answer questions. He is going through other things that do not pertain to the case that are a wee bit more important at this moment. Okay? So please, Andrew, didn't you say it was not far from the Dollar General? I know it's not far from the Dollar General, Mama Bear. That's why I'm like, where the hell? I could always go through the short one. What's this one? Just show me. No. That is not it. I'll just click them on. I'll click on them all until I find it. That's just how I am. Nope. The fuck? No, we were definitely not on that side. Holy Jesus, no. What's this place look like? Nope. Sorry, guys. It's a bit confusing on where the hell this stuff is, so. I know it's somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. I know it's off the road, off the main road. Far down yet again. Thank you. No. 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 I know I'm probably going way too far up. Definitely way too far up. I'm sorry, guys. I may have already looked at it. It's just they changed because it's been a few years. I do apologize. Well, you've seen where the That's not the one I'm looking for. But you guys all seen what the Dollar General is and where I met up with them. So that's there. I'm looking other places. Please bear with me. So met here. Hold on, I'm looking. No, that's too far up. But I'm coming this way. What? Oh, okay. But someone is very important. Yes, summer is very important as well. Good morning. Again, sorry, I was trying to show you guys where the storage unit was, but I didn't mean to have dating because I'm a bit of a this morning. So bear with. I'm trying to figure out name in. See, it's not that hard to just look. Just follow your nose. There's Walgreens. Now, is that the one they supposedly? Sorry. Interesting question. Oh, I'm sorry. I missed what Cracking had to say. Let me go up with honor and possible to have orchestrated something that led to so much disappointment if you don't know what's your thoughts on this. I believe that's a bunch of malarkey that anything would be orchestrated for that child that is not related to be taken by somebody who owns somebody else money. From what I know of gangs, is that they will take from your family, not somebody else's. The hell? Who the hell? So, wasn't true. wasn't it true that planned on taking Dummer with her wherever she was going? I'm not sure. Um, but my question is on the screen now, is that the Walgreens they supposedly went to? Well, if you put two and two together, it does make four. She had motives, means, alibis, and she would be the one whom could have possibly gotten up there without any issue. Well, yes, very true. But my thing about that is that we're not gonna point fingers. We should not point fingers. Summer loved her and she loves Summer the same. Yes, I agree. But would she really put her brother in that much jeopardy? I mean, we're not pointing any fingers. These are just observations. And my observation is it does anybody know if this Walgreens Andrew, she was very yes. I understand that. I do. I really do. And I'm not saying that, that this does not bring up a precedented point. If it's gang affiliated, she may not have a choice. Possible. You are correct. Correct. Look, oh, true boyfriend is a high-ranking gang member. I'm wondering if money was owed to the gang. Could Summer have been taken for payment because trafficking is a huge pay ticket? I am not exactly sure, but like I said, for what I know from gangs, they'll take from you, not from others. If you owe them something, they'll take something from your family, not somebody else's. But hang on. I believe ICU asked a question. Look at one self storage in Kingsport. See if that is the correct place. One self storage. Okay, give me a minute, please. One self storage. Why do you take me so far out? Uh, um, it shows nothing. Is this the other? Let's see this one. Is this the one you're talking about, ICU? Because I don't know how old these pictures are, but it shows nothing. So I don't know how old this is. But no, that is too far off the beaten path, darling. Hang on, I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, yes, I blame the parents and grandparents, possibly JS and her son. Ooh, you're right, Lisa, it does. I think storage was closer to Rogersville and Kingsport. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Well, by the looks of it, that is as close as we're getting the Rogers. Oh, that's Johnsonburg. Holy. Where the hell? That's way the hell not wrong. All right. Rogersville. Where is my Rogersville? Well, I know it's over here somewhere. All right, Rogersville. It don't look like that big of a place, guys. But yeah. They don't look like that big of a place. Andrew said he was drunk on PP's panel, and he said he's not sure if he has his information right. Exactly. Thank you, Constance. I heard a clip where a said, yes, and exactly, I wasn't exactly sure. Children carry a large price tag on them. That I do understand, but you also have to understand they're not going to go out of their way and kidnap somebody else's child who is not related to the person that owes them money. That don't make any sense. I thought, is that to me meaning he said that drunk? I was pissed drunk, y'all. I heard the same clip is why I asked the question. I'm glad you heard it as well. Yes, well, like I said, I'm not sure I have the right information on that, but I was pissed drunk. So we're going to go beyond that point. Now, my thing about it is the storage unit ICU asked about. What is the story behind that? Excuse me. Well, drunk people usually speak truth. No, drunk people usually speak what their last conversation is and what they know. I doubt Hunter sent to take a car was intention. Car was intention to longer than you think, Andrew. Listen, what do you know, Save RDs? I mean, honestly, that's not been confirmed. Yes. No. I understand that cracky cases. I'm not arguing with you. That I do understand. Too many weird and inappropriate comments made by the Wells, in my opinion. Also, the lack of concern, lack of searching, lack of pleas, the games, etc., is why I can't take my eyes off the Wells. Yes, none of it looks proper. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, scroll up a little more. Thank you. Back over. Up, down, up. Ba, 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 bum. Where did it go, yo? What are you? No, you're a tattoo. Where the hell did it go? Just give me the light. Just give me the light. Screens that she went to. Here, Cracky Cases is who you want to ask questions and learn from. I'm working on it, and that's what I'm asking. Cracking Cases, do you know if this is the Walgreens that they went to? Hang on. This one. Right off of 11 West. That is my curiosity. Because we're going all the way back. All right. So she went to a Walgreens. There's a Walgreens right there. Is there? I believe there's others. All right. Because it showed up on my thing. Way down to this point of interest. Okay? This here is Warriors Park. Right? Right. Okay. So you're telling me they went from this location all the way to Warriors Park. How long would you say that is? It's off Fort Henry Drive, I believe. Okay, thank you. Now they picked up Hunter that morning, okay, from about this location. Hang on, I'll get it to the center of my screen. So they picked Hunter up that morning from this location. Even though I know for a fact that's not the right road. I just clicked it. It's about that location. Drove all the way down here. Now, my question is, how long of a drive do you think that is? Cam, how long of a drive do you think that is? I'm sorry, I don't believe she is a double either. She may listen to the music and act like the videos, but then she is not. Whoop whoop. But yeah, how long do you think it would drive? How long do you think it would take them to get from Hunter's house to Warriors Park? Shit, I didn't do that, guys. I don't give a fuck. So then we drive all the way to Warriors Park. We'll say here. Drive it. That's a 50. Okay. They went first from Hunter's house to the hospital. Okay. So what is the hospital? Look at that shit. Which hospital? Hang on. Hospital. There's a lot of them. Do we have the name? Do we have the name of the hospital? Oh, I can do that. Holy shit. Thank you. I forgot about that. Thank you. I wasn't even paying a mind. Here, Cam, if you want. You said Hudson Valley? Okay, hang on. Hudson Center. All right. So, stop doing dumb shit, you stupid thing. Okay. We are going to Hudson Valley Center from this point of interest. Give me directions. So that's a 6-minute drive. Yes? Which we know is two different. Hang on. I'm trying to get the timeline, bud. Hang on. Oh, Holston. I'm sorry. My bad. But yeah, I'm trying to get the timeline, so please bear with me. So it was 6 minutes from the time she picked him up. 6 minutes there. And then we go from cut. Drop that out. From there to Warriors Park. Warriors Park, where are you? Direction. Driving. So that's 19 more minutes. Did they stop anywhere beforehand? They did stop to a store, yes? Oh, I'm sorry. I put the wrong thing in there. That happens. But they did stop to a store, yes? I did. Oh, I didn't. It didn't go through. There it is. So, did they stop to a store again? There he is, Constance. I do not have anything to add you with. There. Morning. Are you there? Oh, Kate's here.
Good morning.
What's up?
Morning, Kate.
What's
So,
up, buddy?
my question is, they picked up Hunter, went right to the hospital, right?
Okay, so Candace had dropped her mom off at the hospital. She left the hospital with Summer, went and picked up Hunter. They
Okay.
went from picking up Hunter back to the hospital to pick up Grandin.
Okay.
Okay, then they left the hospital, and on their way to Walgreens, they stopped at 2 discount tobacco outlets.
Oh, all right.
According to what Grandma said, there's one on Fort Henry across from the mall. It's an orange discount tobacco. And then there's another one beside the hippie house that's directly beside it.
So, do we have exact times of when she was picked up from the hospital?
Okay, so they think they picked her up from the hospital around 10, or was it 10, Allison? Huh? I would get. I'm guessing. I think it is in the timeline. It was like 10 or 10, around 10, 10:30.
Okay.
Hey
So,
guys, up in the
Wonder,
chat.
can I butt in just a minute and then I'll jump down?
go
Are
ahead.
you familiar who Cam is?
Yeah, I know who came in.
So you know, like he's probably one of the utmost experts on YouTube about the Summer Wells case.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
about that.
Well, you know,
Tell them all.
I'm just saying, I don't know if the man has all day, but, and I'm not going to be rude to you, but if you insist on doing this, please use Cam's time wisely and get all the questions you have for him. And this is the man you want to talk to. I promise on everything holy.
Oh, thank you.
This is the man you want to get your information from.
Thank you.
And that's all I got to say.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Cam. Bye.
But no, I just want to get the timelines right because you say it's about 10:30, and then they made
Now,
three extra stops for Warriors Park.
say that again.
You said it was about 10:30 when they picked up Grandis from the hospital.
I'm thinking that's what it was. Now, when they left, they had to go take her prescription to Walgreens, but before they could drop the prescription off at Walgreens, they stop to where they get the vapes and twisted tea. And
Okay.
then they go from, where they stopped at the Discount Tobacco and then the Hippie House. They go from there to Walgreens right there beside a Food City and across from Warriors. What, Allison?
Now, we were told personally by Grandma that they went to 2 Discount Tobaccos.
Yeah.
That was never stated publicly, but she told us personally that.
Well, there was some
Because
discrepancies
right,
why
there
they
was-
didn't pick up footage, and we know now that that law enforcement did go get footage, but
from one
from
Discount
one of the
Tobacco.
Discount Tobacco. But there's workers at both of them. The white one beside Hippie House claims that Summer was in there with Candace that day.
Yes.
So
Okay.
all right. So then they go from doing that, they go drop the prescription off and go to the swimming hole, water hole, whatever you want to call it, where Summer swims, and there's a TikTok of that until they leave there to go back to pick up the prescription from Walgreens. Then they go to Priceless, and then drop Hunter off back at home, then back to Ben Hill Road.
I'm trying to put the timeline together. With all the information that you're giving me now, they spend at least an extra, say, 45 minutes to an hour before they get to the water hole. So I say that leaves them somewhere around 11:30 when they get there. And then they drive
Sorry, I skipped
back.
Sonic. You're right. I did
Sonic.
skip the Sonic. When they leave the water hole, they go to Sonic's, and they leave the water hole, go back to Walgreens, then Sonic's, then to Priceless. Thank you for catching that. So
I'm ballparking it here, all right?
they get
So-
home around 3:09. So
All right.
we know from the time that Grandma's dropped off at the ER emergency room, because it wasn't an appointment or anything like this, emergency room visit.
Yeah.
Candace says they get there roughly 8:00 in the morning. So I think by the time they drop Hunter off, now this is where also these are the stops. There's 2 stops that are not mentioned after
Yeah.
Hunter gets dropped back off. And this is where all this St. Clair place, gas station, all that is getting discussed now. And it's not, I don't believe. There's another gas station stop and allegedly a nursery, like a flower nursery that they stop at before they go home. That's where they got the cactuses or succulents that they plant. Now, I don't know if that's to be true or not.
Okay.
But
That's why I'm trying to figure out the timeline, because Hunter has stated numerous times that he was dropped off between 2 and 2:30. Now, how long is that drive between Summer's home and Hunter's home?
all right. So whatever Allie's address is there, where they dropped him off at, which was, I can't remember the address, to 110 Ben Hill. I can do it on my maps real quick. Let me see.
Yeah, because like you said, you just stated, okay, bud. I'm just trying to figure out the timeline of the day, because if you haven't noticed, yesterday I dove deep into the property itself. I'm trying to go in and get to know the property the same way Summer did, to see maybe if I stepped in her shoes for that day, to find out maybe what we all missed. You know what I mean?
Well, if Hunter's dropped off at 2:30 and they're allegedly back on 110 Ben Hill, their home address at 309, that's just from the TikTok now, and from the video that was shown of Summer on the milk in the backseat. That wasn't quite, where that video was taken of her laying asleep on the milk. It's not quite at 110 Ben Hill, but it's on the route to Ben Hill. I think it's on Lone Star Road where that picture was taken. So
All right.
that would mean that from 2:30 to 3:09, roughly 40 minutes is what there would be how long it took to get from where Hunter's address was to 110. Now, do you know what Allie's address was?
It's still the same, and yes.
Okay. Well, if you can tell me it, I can tell you the distance and how long it takes.
It is.
But you don't have to give me an exact like house number.
Well,
just
it's Lewis Street, but Lewis Street, Kingsport. It's spelled Louis Street.
Okay.
Because there's two different spellings of that of Lewis, and there's two different roads by that. There's Lewis Road, and then you got Lewis Street, which is very confusing.
All right, check this out. So, and theirs is Lewis Street.
Yep.
Okay, hold on one second. All right.
Morning, Curiosity. But I'm also trying to factor in the traffic as well, given it's the afternoon hour.
Right. Hold on one second. And I should be close. Let me see here. Lewis. Why is it not? How did you spell Lewis? Was Lewis?
L-O-U.
No. It's Loi S.
Louis.
I mean Louis. Sorry.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
So, according to
Sorry.
maps, it's
So-
a 22-minute drive.
According to maps, from Lewis Street in Kingsport to 110 Ben Hill Road is a what?
22-minute drive.
22-minute drive.
Now that's the
Okay. So
That's the
that
fast.
that falls in, and then if you could put in the traffic, it does fall into about that time.
and
Well,
if they
does it?
stop.
I mean, I don't know if it does or
If
not because
they
that'd be
stop.
40 minutes.
We don't know when the stop for like the succulents.
Right.
were.
We don't know. Yeah.
we don't know where that falls in.
So if you add in the stop of the gas station, well, the gas station, the liquor store stuff that's allegedly happened, or
the liquor store stop could have happened when they were at.
yeah, that could have happened. So I think this is what happened. So the liquor store is right beside the price list that they went to.
Uh-huh.
So that could have been stopped right there. That's the
Yep.
one while Hunter was still with them. But the succulents and the gas station, if the nursery is true, then I guess that would make it right at 40 minutes. So, I mean, I guess that would. I mean, that does add up.
Okay. Now, do we have confirmation what happened on the hill after she got home at say 3:09 when she got home with Grandis and Summer? Do we know exactly what happened within that 3 hours before the call was placed at 6:09?
All right. So the call to law enforcement happened at 6:23.
Well,
Okay.
It's the first one to 911, 6:23. But
Okay.
so between 3:09 and whatever time so 6:09 when she says that Summer went missing. But that's when she, I guess, allegedly says Summer went missing. Then they got the picture. Now, there's a picture that was uploaded by Candace of one of the boys at, what was that one at 6:03? Maybe or 6:06.
Okay.
6:06 or 6:09.
Yeah, she uploads a picture of one of the boys, and then does she take it down? No, she
No.
uploads that at 6:06.
Right.
6:03,
but
6:06.
Okay. Now, I have heard two different stories. I'm hoping you can clear this up for me. Because right now, in all honesty, you got more information, in fact, than most do on this case. And I appreciate your, hard work on that, by the way. Now, I heard that the tree cutters nicked one of the lines and there was no power at her house for a few hours. The same time that
What is
she had, about the same time that she well, about the same time that supposedly
so? What was that again? No, what did say that again?
The cutters nicked one of the lines and they didn't have power.
See, I
never
haven't
that.
heard. I've never heard that before about the
I'll
tree
tell
cutters
you
nicking
what-
a line.
it was mentioned to me yesterday.
Who did?
I don't remember who it was, but it was mentioned on my live yesterday that one of the that while they were cleaning and out the power lines there, one of them accidentally hit the cut one of the lines, and there was no power to the property for a few hours on the day that she went missing.
All right. So I don't know about that. I know that the tree cutters had worked on and around that property for 2 weeks leading up to Summer's disappearance. So there's a lot of people, and I'm talking about a lot of crews that were in and around that property that saw the comings and goings of adults and the where the kids played, how they played, what time they did this and that. There was a guy that went home early, around what was it, 3 o'clock, allegedly, and he went home. Well, they said they had his name. It was one of the employees that said he went home early, sick. Now, if he had his own, his own vehicle there with him, who knows what he did. There's reports of, from Jody Sue, if anybody wants to take what she has to say into account, that, that she heard the scream at around,
she says 4.
around 4,
Something.
but, then there's text messages between her and Andy where she doesn't say anything about it. But go ahead.
Can I just answer
Yeah,
the question
go
that
ahead.
he asked originally of what happened
Yeah.
between the 3:09
Mhm.
and 6? So we don't know, exactly what happened, but according to Candace, when they got home, they carried groceries in, and then they planted the flowers, the succulents, and she did laundry. Now, we found out later, Grandma says that she, Grandis, took a nap. That wasn't mentioned for months and months and months. That came out of kind of nowhere. So we don't really know what else happened, but that's just the things that were mentioned. Can you think of anything else that she mentioned that they did? Summer, they were planting the flowers, and then Summer went into Grandma's camper to get a piece of candy and wash her hands.
And then she
but other
went
than
back over
that-
there because she wanted to go play with her brothers, and then her
Right.
brothers say she went downstairs to play with her toys, and then that's
all everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now, is it safe to say that the road, their driveway that loops all the way around, is it safe to say that that's still an access road for that power line right there?
there's so down at the bottom of if you go back on Beach Creek Road off of Ben Hill, the lower part of the property, there's a little dirt road, whatever you want to call it, that pulls in to the shed at the bottom. Now that's the access to the power line that way, and then you can access both of them. You can go the one that goes up to Mary Sexton's, or the one that goes back up to the house.
All right. Well, I was just asking because, like I said, I was looking on maps, and it looks like that, like their driveway, like the way that their driveway is built, that at one point it was used as the access the power line, because that power line is on their property.
There's 3 or 4 different paths that I've shown in our videos where that they can access that property without even having to step foot on the power line cutouts, and they were big enough to drive a vehicle up.
Oh, all right.
One was.
All right. Now, I mean, I've also met this dilemma about the bus and the camper and the red pickup that I noticed yesterday on Earth Maps, and I noticed that the latest picture that I could find for Tennessee Property Viewer is from 2021, and I can't find anything newer because I've also heard that he got rid of the camper and that the red pickup's not up there no more. I mean, I'm just trying to figure all that out because that entails into me delving deep into the property itself, and it's just a whole bunch of garbage that I just don't want to hear about.
I don't
anymore.
remember a red pickup being up on the property. That's there's the school bus up there. You can see that in our videos. Now there was rumor that Jose said that there was a red pickup that Don used to drive to work on certain days or whatever, but I don't know if that's ever been verified.
I thought he said it was his boss's.
He said it was Don's boss's truck, but I don't know if that's ever been.
Well,
There's a green
I
Suburban. Go ahead.
I looked on Google Earth and not Google. I looked on Google Earth and Google Maps and did the layer view on maps, and it shows the truck where the bus was sitting in front of the property closest to the road. It shows a red truck.
Now,
Is that
Now,
the van?
now, are you talking about now? What year was that street view on? Because you got to make sure to look because it goes back to 2009, then 2013.
yeah. Well, I looked at it because I went on Tennessee Property Viewer, and the last time they uploaded a picture of property was in 2021, but they have one from 2019 as well, where the the camper wasn't there
So where
and the bus wasn't there.
that bus is actually, if you look, zoom in on that real quick, Allison.
It's behind the tree.
That bus is in the tree cover right there. It's there.
If you
that-
talk-
Is that the bus?
That truck, that's not a truck. That's a van.
yeah, it's a van.
That's a van.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So that van is still
All
there.
right. Well, all right. Well, you got to also see. I was also trying to zoom in to see exactly what it was, and you really can't get that close
It does
anymore.
look like a truck.
It does
Um,
look like a truck,
from
but
this.
yeah, that's a red van
Yeah.
that Candace used to drive.
And I thought that was a junk car next to it, but that is the bus.
The bus is actually in the trees. You can't see
Yeah,
it in this.
The bus is sitting back
Alright.
in the tree line right there, but
Yeah.
it's there.
Alright.
I think they brought it there in 2000. I
it was
think
before Summer was born.
It was there. I seen it in a picture of on Tennessee Property Viewer. It wasn't there in 19, but it was there in 21.
right. So, but
So-
it was there, but no. Okay, so I know this to be. I did a thing. I showed a video where I could see it. As of 2019, it was there. I think. Or hold on. Let me see if I can share my screen here.
All I remember
Hold
is
on a
that
second.
they told us that they were
No, last I knew she lived in Kingsport itself, not anywhere near Ben Hill.
Hold on one second.
The bus was brought back from Wisconsin in 2020. Okay, that makes sense.
It was brought. It was brought back. Hold on one second. I'm going to show you. It was brought back. I'm going to share my screen real quick.
But I mean, this is why I ask certain questions, because I want to, define the truth from the bull.
All right. I did a video about this, but it's best let me see if I can pull this up on maps real quick. All right.
Cam, I do apologize about the rude people in my chat. This person's been under 18 different names in the last 2 days being rude.
Who
so I
is
do
it?
apologize.
Oh, are you
used to
for
it.
real? Are you for real? That's just some dumbass that tries to sit and call.
Yeah.
I've seen
Well, no, I'm just
Okay.
saying I do apologize. I do
Don't worry about
apologize.
it. They talk shit in mine too.
we're used to it.
We're used to it.
All right.
Yankees, this is the funniest thing. Shut up. Here we go. So
Let me click that over on my side here. All right. What are we looking at, buddy?
all right. So let this load.
I
here.
know 120 used to be 120 Ben Hill Road used to be a smaller property on the on the top half of 110.
All right. So this is
Mhm.
map data 2023. Let's see
Mhm.
here. We can zoom in and see
Yeah,
the.
that's what I was looking at yesterday.
All right, the bus is sitting back in
And-
here,
Oh,
but
all right.
I was able to look back and find. Let me see if I can find it. Go back and see if I can get a view.
But is that or is that not the camper sitting right there, just above the house?
That is. So this is
All right.
not a current. That camper's not there right now.
All right. But it's
It's
between
gone.
2021 and now. So this was taken in the last 2 years.
Hold on, you're cutting.
Uh-oh. Is that my end
What'd
or
you
yours?
say? What
I
happened?
said, I think that's, I don't know whose end that is. Is that mine?
Hold on, it's probably mine, man.
All right.
It's not.
But-
It's not going to let me.
Probably not. This was taken between then and now. 2021 and now.
Damn, what happened? I might have to go out and come back in.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right, brother.
Well, let's hold on a second. It might load back.
Okay.
Damn.
Let's see.
Let's see. Page unresponsive. Wait.
The bus arrived August 20th and was parked just in front of the dead end road sign, Ben Hill Road. Okay.
So Jody Sue had a picture of the bus when it was brought in, I believe, but she said she did. I don't know how. Should. What were you gonna say?
Grandma and Candace told us that they went and got the bus before Summer was born.
Yeah, that was what
Because
we
it
were
was
told,
when
that Grandma and Candace said they went and got that bus before Summer was born.
Now we don't know that.
Now that would have
There we go.
that would
Gotta get you back.
She was born in
2000,
2016.
2016, so it'd been
So,
before that,
before
probably
that.
15. That's what they told us.
Because
Now,
she said that the boys were tiny, like way up. The old Josie was little then.
yeah. Man, that
Okay.
thing is not gonna load. I don't know what to do.
All three boys were born, but
Ty shutting down your
it might be where.
shared.
I
It
turned
might
down.
bring you
I did. I stopped it. You can exit it. Just throw it out.
Gotcha. Are you gonna go away? Did it freeze? Oh lordy. Remove. It won't let me remove source. No.
Here, I'll go back. I'll go out and come back and hit. Here we go.
All right, brother. I don't know what happened, guys. It happens. But the design okay, has McMillan Road been searched as abandoned places in the woods? I don't know where any of that place is. Just give me a second. I'll go back over here to maps myself. Hopefully Cam will join us again. He's got some very good information, and I know his time is money. So, hey, just saying. He's really good and in depth with information, and I appreciate him for being here. 1-1. Thank you. Uh-oh. Where did I go? There I am. Right behind the wells through the woods. All right. Now, hang on a minute, y'all. Fuck out of here. Thank you. Now, this is 110. All right. Nobody's seeing anything on my screen. Awesome. Share screen. Now, this is 110. All right. 110. Right here. Watch what happens when I type in 10 Ben Hill Road, King Rogersville, Tennessee. Part of the Wells property. Okay. I do my best. No, they don't have two addresses anymore. I believe, drop a link for Cam again. I got it. Thank you, Connie. No, it's not that they have two. Again, I mean, it's not that they have two addresses, because if you go and look anywhere else, 120 does not show up at all. Yeah, they combined them all. 165, 110 was all. Oh, all right. So that was that's what I'm trying to figure out. This 11.27 acres was multiple properties at one point. Is that what we're getting at here? I know they combined them. I thought that was what you were pointing out. No. I was trying to figure out why they combined them. That's all. I was trying to figure out why. Welcome back.
All right, what's up? So I think what they're talking about is down at the tree line at the bottom. There's another address.
Yeah.
That's 165 Ben Hill, and it used to all be 110. So yeah, I don't know about the bus. That's just like what Allie said. We were told by Grandma and Candace that bus was brought before Summer was born, and it was the bus that Summer rode, or that Candace rode as a child in Wisconsin, and they were able to get it and drive it back from Wisconsin to Tennessee, and they were going to make it into an RV or something. Here's something interesting. I think that will lead, going to help what you're doing. So, those trails that lead up to the house, there's multiple ones there, and I've showed there's three of them actually, and they're able to be accessed from without even touching Ben Hill Road. Well, one of them is. They can come from Beach Creek Road, go straight up to the house, to behind where the old house is. So if you see where 110 Ben Hill shows up, it's on the old house, not the house that they're living in.
Yeah.
It's the gray shed over to the side. That trail comes up right beside that.
Yep.
And it leads down to the bottom.
I also seen there was a way to get up from Simpson Drive as well.
Well, that's so if you go up around to not Simpson Loop, but Simpson Road, when you go past the Wells driveway and go up around Mary Sexton's, so there's a trail that goes from where those old cars sit back on Simpson. There's a path that cuts up that way that the boys traveled a lot, and then there's a path that that can cut straight down from where Mary Sexton down the power line and up that way. There's multiple ways. And, I found a campsite when I was out there, searching on other, people gave us, permission to search their properties early on. And I found a campsite that looked down right on Summer's Swing. It's at a higher elevation. It's can be accessed from either 174 Ben Hill Road or from coming up around the property owner's Billy Dishner. That's who where the campsite was on his property, and it was a place that nobody would be camping, really, in my opinion. There's nothing up there. It's desolate and it's hard as shit to get up to it. So, I don't know. That wasn't found by the first initial searchers or law enforcement, and we reported it. And I don't know if they ever went and looked into it, but so we found that. Then we found things on the end of Light Hollow Road, which cuts right into Ben Hill Road. So I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of people that say that there's no way that somebody could access that property without anybody knowing. That's a lie. Just because.
Oh yeah.
Just because. Go ahead.
Now, I got another question for you. Given that by Tennessee Property Viewer, there's at least 20 to 50 feet separating the Wells property and Miss Brown's property. How well of a view do you think she had of the Wells property from her home?
I don't believe that she could see. If she could see anything from up there, I think that her view would be very very blocked. Like, she might be able to get a glimpse of a part here and there, but I don't think she had a good view of the property up there.
Have you been on the hill?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
Now, when you pull up and go to the main house, how well could you see the road itself?
See what?
When you got to the main house of the property, how well could you see the road? Could you see the road?
You can see Beach Creek Road pretty good from behind, like standing beside Grandma's camper. Looking at it, you can see it very well. You can kind of see. I'm not even going to say you can see Ben Hill Road unless the tree. You could only see during the fall time would be the only time that you would be able to see Ben Hill Road from up there when the foliage is all died away. But during the summer months and when summer was taken, there's no way. Foliage is too thick. Yeah, I've got multiple videos. You should go watch it from us up on the property.
I will. The thing about it is, bud, is that I was also told to do the same yesterday by some of my viewers, and I explained to them I'm like, I don't really want to go in and steal other creators' stuff, but I will take a look. It's just the fact there is about it is I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to get to know the property, get to know the area, and try to see if there was any way, sadly to say, quick and easy ways in and out, places for her to hide, a place for an animal or something to come out of nowhere, stuff like that.
I don't believe the animal theory, because if an animal got her, there would be some kind of debris or I hate to say it, be vulgar, but a blood trail. Some kind of carnage, if an animal was to have grabbed her. And, I think it's if you go listen to the lead investigator's interview, I played this on my last live, and I did a video and put it out of the lead investigator's 3-part interview. He says his exact words was, if Summer was to sneak away, that's meaning that she knew she was not supposed to leave the property. If he used that kind of verbiage, if Summer was to sneak away, he said the very real possibility that she could have snuck away and got lost in the terrain. Well, we've searched all those hard to get to areas as much as we were allowed to by people who allowed us properties. But if you remember, I don't know if you followed at when Summer first went missing and the first searchers were out there for the 13-day search, there were property owners that didn't allow searchers on their property.
Yeah, I remember that, and I remember Jody Sue being one of them. Now, what I don't remember if the ones that live across from the wells on the other, over on the Beach Creek side, not well, Beach Creek and Ben Hill side, right there on that corner, if they allowed officers to search or not.
The very first house turning onto Ben Hill Road.
Yeah.
That's the Chambers. That's Don Chambers' house, and he was actually involved. I'm sure he did allow him because he was with the boys at the lower part of the property when Don Wells got home and found them at the lower part. When he went there, he passed up Ben Hill Road and went to the lower part of his property, and that's where Don Chambers, the neighbor, was with the boys.
Okay.
So I think he was pretty compliant in the search.
Now, another question. Only because you've been up there and I have not. Camera wise. Because there's another story that she snuck off the property and walked down the road that's going around. Now, does the Chambers have cameras on?
Well, there's allegedly a doorbell camera or a Nest camera that law enforcement has footage of, but law enforcement was actually the first to say that Summer was last seen walking away from her property. So, I don't know if they've ever fixed that or what, but that was law enforcement that first said that. So, obviously,
Okay.
they ran with that, and that was part of their first press conference. Now, if you don't, you know who Marlena Crawford is?
No.
There's a picture of Summer with the little girl a few days before she went missing, and that's Marlena's daughter. And Marlena Crawford, she was one of the first people to post that Summer went missing on her Facebook on June 15th. So that means that Candace called her pretty quickly. She's, in my honest opinion, she's very questionable. There was reports of her staying up at the property and another individual, a male that has not, nobody can figure out who he is, if that's Andy Paul or whatever is the name. I think that's the name. But she's somebody to look into. I think she knows more than what she's saying. She won't do any interviews. The only person she would talk to is a creator named Lips. If you know anything about that individual, she's dumb as shit. Anyway, sorry.
She is, to be all honest with you, she is the sole maker of my block list. She is the only one on it.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
I booted her yesterday for using offensive words towards the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, she's rough. She made false claims against me and probably was one of the people that was the last to make a false report to CPS. I think she was involved in that. Prayer Garden and her, be careful of them. Anyway, I'm trying to think, is there anything I can help you? I gotta go right here.
Just one last thing. Do you know if Summer was good friends with Jody Sue's kids?
Say it again.
Do you know if Summer was good friends with Jody Sue's kids?
Well, I know the boys were pretty familiar with Jody Sue's son and daughter, and I'm sure that Summer was familiar with them. Now there was a report from Fred Hill that said that Andy Jr. was in a pool with Summer, a 19-year-old boy, which is the same age as Jody Sue's son at the time, was in the pool with Summer. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that's he called him Andy Jr. Her son's name is Damien, and he's an adult. There's a lot of strangeness to that too. He was seen running off on the property like 2 different times by 6 different witnesses. When he had permission to be on the property, he was sneaking around. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird if you ask me.
Yeah, let me see. Somebody asked me something. Curiosity, you asked me what store Jody Sue went to where she was throwing a fit. That's the gas station before you get to the Dollar General on Sullivan Gardens Parkway. That's also the gas station that Candace allegedly stopped at before going home at 309.
Okay.
I think that's it. Let's see. Well, who else? Oh, she's saying allegedly her and Candace are friends now. I don't know. That's all I got for. If you need anything, man, just reach out.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for being here and taking your time.
No problem, buddy. Have a good one, man.
You too, brother.
Let's see if I can get out of here.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that might take a second, y'all. I think that's my end. There he is. All right. So, sorry. Thank you, Cam, so very much for taking time out of your schedule and joining us here today. Thank you all for being here. That is much appreciated. Cam and Allie are awesome. I appreciate them. Now, as for Damien, from what I hear and understand, okay, is that he went to the military, but before he could go into said military, he had to go through a bunch of things to make sure he could go. So I say, given the factor is that Damien has gone through boot camp and is now property of the United States, he should not be mentioned here. If you want info, go watch Cam's videos. Very informative. Yes, I will. Most indubitably. There was 3 boys left there all day by themselves. If someone wanted to kidnap a child, they would have kidnapped one of the boys. It's not like Summer looked like a little girl. She looked like a little boy. Oi. I have to agree with that. You too, crimes have consequences. Thank you for being here. But like I said, at this current moment, Damien should not be mentioned here on my channel anymore because he belongs to United States property. He has finished boot camp. So thus for, if he had any involvement in Summer going missing, he would not be able to be in the military, I believe. Don't quote me, I'm not sure. Give me a moment. I have to use the restroom, please. Ugh. We'll be right back in about a minute, guys. We're going to take a minute here. Please give me a minute. We'll be right back. Hi. Welcome back. Sorry, I took a quick minute. I'll give everybody a minute here. Let me see what's going on. There we go. Candace said Summer was pretending to be an old woman in that pickup, in that pic. I don't believe anything they say. Well, we're not here to demean anybody here. We're here to try to figure things out. Not pick. Okay. But here's my thing, okay? From the information we just received from Cam and Allie, once again, thank you. About 10:30, Hunter was picked up. They spent about an hour driving around, making multiple stops, and they arrived somewhere. They arrived at Warriors Park, say about 11:30. So they left Warriors Park, say about 1:30. Well, say about 1:30. So Hunter could be at home by 2:30 for his appointment at 3 o'clock. We do know they arrived back on the hill at 3:09. And the initial call, from what Cam is telling me, is about 20 after 6. So that leaves how long between then and now? If anybody that's going to rob your house, don't wait till you get home to rob it. They usually rob it while you're gone. That is correct. Summer is definitely playing with both teenage boys. That is strange in itself. Yes, it's weird. 4! What are you doing? Much? I'm gonna whop 'em. Excuse me. 3:09. After 3:09, at least 10 minutes. Okay, hang on 1 minute. Really sore. That's not nice. Hello. Good boy, fine. But right now, I don't know. You made a mess on the floor. You made multiple messes over here, young man. Not good. Watch your step. Naughty. Hang on, guys. No, go. You've made bad. Go on. Be good. Oh, sorry, guys. Doggo's made a mess. Had to clean it. Every single thing that we know as of today, Candace has told, which is, whoa, slow down. Do they have jobs within the last 2 years? How are they supporting themselves? Those are very good questions. I don't know. I really don't know. I remember when Duty Ron said classic and never made it to Cal City. Chris said he can't leave the Wells property. Really? Huh. Well, in my honest opinion, it all comes down to Grandis. She was there when Rose went missing, and now she's there when Summer's missing. I think it all comes down to Grandis. In my honesty. Don is working now, but Kathy supported Candace while Don was locked up. Okay. But no, my thing about this is that, like I said, Grandis was there when Rose went missing. Candace is there when Summer's missing. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Speaks volumes. Yes. But still, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Candace and Grandis. Candace, I believe, was in Arkansas, and Rose went MIA in Utah, right? Anything that anybody has said, it's because Candace told them that. Probably. Everyone else is accessory after the fact. True. All opinions, no matter who is speaking on the situation. True. Don has said that Grandis was the smartest one on the hill. Well, that's another nail in her coffin, ain't it? But I really couldn't tell y'all. But all right, we'll be picking this back up tomorrow for part 3. We are going to continue this conversation to see what's up, what's down, what's left, what's right, what's purple, what's pink. We'll go over more. I could not tell you. But yes, we'll definitely go over more tomorrow. Please feel free to pop in then, and I'll see you all then. Have a great day. Try to be chill. Try to be nice to one another. Much love. And thank you all for being here. We will be back tomorrow for part 3.